Good afternoon again, Tri-State barbecue aficionados. Scott here with you, going to teach you how to make a side dish, our cheesy hash brown casserole, or as people like to call them, party potatoes. And I have a little helper here who wanted to help out last night and wanted to be in today's video. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Ellie.
This is Ellie. She is my daughter, and she is going to join us in this one because she loves the cheesy potatoes. Okay, first things first, Dad has to get something to drink. Let's see what I'm going to try today. We're going to go with classic little Willet Rye. Again, just a nice little taster pour. It's kind of early in the day, so we don't need to overdo it. And what are we going to have with it? You read that one?
Dad.
A little Rheingeist Dad Christmas ale that I had left over. Should go well with the rye, being a little bit of spice note in the beer. How's that smell?
Good.
You like that one?
Mm-hmm.
Always good. Willet Rye. And we'll see how this beer is. Yeah, it was a good pairing. Goes great together. All right. On to the cheesy potatoes. First things first, let's get us a mixing bowl. Okay. Always have a big bowl that's plenty big enough to fit all your ingredients in. And what is the first ingredient?
The potatoes.
Pretty easy. Just a bag of frozen hash browns. See if you can get those all in the bowl without spilling any. Get them all in there. That was a big bag, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Ingredient number one. Next up, we have some melted butter. Go ahead and grab it. And we have half a stick of melted butter. Let's go ahead and dump that in there. All right. Now, along with that, let's get a little bit of seasoning. Let's go ahead and grab the orange seasoning. Again, this is our Wildman Chef seasoning we're a big fan of, especially on potatoes and veggies. We'll do a little bit of seasoning here on top, and then we'll wait till we mix it up a little bit and do a little bit more seasoning. Okay. And what's Dad's favorite ingredient in food? Onions. Let's go ahead and get some onions. We just have some nice dried chopped onions here. Dump a good chunk of those in there. And let's go ahead and crack some fresh pepper in there. Okay, now what makes this creamy is, of course, the cream soup. Oh, don't jump the gun on the cheese. Let's go ahead and grab our soup mixes. Okay, what's up first? A little classic cream of celery. Cheddar cheese. That's a great sound, isn't it?
It kind of sounds like egg yolk.
It does. It kind of looks like egg yolk, too.
Yeah.
All right. And cream of chicken. All righty. Next important ingredient, let's do the sour cream to get that nice and rich. Go ahead and dump her in there, Elle. Probably have about 4 tablespoons of sour cream in there. There's all kinds of variations on this recipe. It really doesn't matter what you use, as long as you have a basic base of the butter, the cream soup, sour cream, so on and so forth. Okay, scoop out the rest of that container. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Let's go ahead and get that in there. Next, we're going to do about half a bag of shredded cheese. We're going to use half a bag in it. Save the other half a bag to put on top.
When it's finished?
Yep, when it's finished, when it's warm, we're going to cook it for about 30 to 35 minutes at 400 degrees, and then we're going to stir it up real good and make sure all the potatoes are cooked. Then we're going to put more cheese on top, and Ellie's favorite snack that we had a little bit left of, we'll go with a little Cheez-It snap crust instead of corn flakes or potato chips. Did you know I saved the rest of that bag for this?
Mm-hmm.
Crushed them up and left them there. You probably found them all crushed up, didn't you? All right, let's go ahead and mix this up. And we'll get this nicely mixed. Why don't you go ahead and grab the pan that we're going to put it in there, Al? On the stove. Get this nice mixed up and even. The metal pan on the stove, please. And we're just going to use a disposable metal pan. Grab it. Okay. We'll pop them in there. And just kind of even it out. Doesn't get much easier than this, but it's always a hit side dish. Everybody always eats it. It always ends up gone. Easy to do. Cheap. You do the whole pan for about 10 bucks or so. Feeds plenty of people. So we'll get that in the oven about 30 to 35 minutes at 400 degrees. We'll give it a good stir, top it off with cheese, and finish it off with some of the crumbled snaps. You can also use potato chips, cornflakes, anything you like that. There is cheesy potato casserole or party potatoes.